Hello.
Hey, Sether.
Mary.
Sorry, bonjour, Seth.
Are you all French now?
I'm totally French.
No, you have to go. Oh.
Oh.
Very good.
No, my friend Adam says you go, yes, no, but that's like French-Canadian or something.
So how was it? You had a good time in Paris?
It was awesome. I mean, I hadn't been out of the country since 1994, except for one time I went to the Virgin Islands, so this was a well-needed trip, and Lucy Liu was staying in the apartment above us, which was...
Seriously?
Yeah, totally.
Lucy Liu? Did you have her over for dinner?
The Lucy Liu. No, we were going to leave her a note and, like, tell her to go see my friend's art show, but we wimped out. She's a painter, don't you know?
That's a little creepy.
Totally.
Dear Lucy Liu, we know you're in there.
No. Two of my friends are in indoor on the stairs, and my friend Brian got to pet her dog. And he said,
wow, they actually met her.
Yeah, well, I mean, they saw her on the stairway, and she said, bonsoir.
Oh, that counts.
Yeah, totally.
What kind of dog does she have?
He said it was big and brown, and I was like a Labrador? And he's like, I don't know. It was a dog.
Oh, man.
I know. We were going to be like, we don't want to be the ugly Americans who, like, bother you while you're here, but, you know.
But we can't help it.
Yeah, exactly. But we're going to be anyway.
Do you have her number? We could call her right now. That's probably a bad idea.
Oh, wait. And then there was this other woman I met that my friend Erin was later telling me was, like, she was awesome. She was, like, this totally, like, French, fantastic woman. And, my friend Erin was like, oh, yeah, and her sister is, I think, Vanessa Paradis. I was like, Johnny Depp's girlfriend! And I was freaking out. And then it turned out it wasn't Vanessa Paradis. It was some other pop star. And I was like, you can't do that, dude.
You were almost only one step away from Johnny Depp.
Exactly.
It's wrong to tease you like that.
Give me a heart attack, man.
Well, we're calling Nina Dobrev.
Yeah.
Oh, I should say that I'm on the phone today, if anyone hasn't noticed.
Right.
We
are having another cursed podcast.
Yeah, well, I came into the new Sienna Online has a spanky new office that I'm sitting in right now.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here next to the Allison.
Hi, the Allison.
Mentioned on the podcast. She said hi, but that's why I'm on the phone.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. So we're calling Nina Dobrev, Mia from Degrassi.
Totally.
You've been on vacation, so I don't know if you know this, but it's been so hard to get her on the podcast.
Yeah.
I actually didn't think we were going to be able to do it, and then it came through. And this podcast might sound a little rough to people, and that's because we had to, in order to make this happen, we had to do this record this 4 minutes before it goes online.
Totally.
But she's in Utah shooting a movie, an actual, honest to God, MTV movie.
Shooting an awesome movie, it sounds like. So, yeah. Let's give her a call and see how it's going.
All right, so let's call her.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, Nina.
Hey.
Hey, it's Mary and Seth from TheEnd.com.
Hi,
How are
Nina.
you?
We are good. How are you?
I am great. I'm a little tired. I actually woke up an hour ago.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, but I'm good.
You are, so, tell the world, you're in Utah shooting a movie.
Yeah, I am currently in Provo, Utah, and we're shooting a movie in a mall. So a lot of it's done at night, so it's night shooting. So we wake up in the middle of the day, and my internal clock is a little bit on the rocks right now, but it's all good because it's a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, tell us about the movie. It's for MTV, right?
Yeah, it is called The American Mall, and it is a musical. And it's a little bit of a older, edgier version of High School Musical. The cast is so much fun, and it's so much different than anything I've ever done. I love it, and every day is a big, exciting pool of fun.
So you sing?
Well, I've never sung before professionally. This is actually a new thing for me, and I've been getting vocal coaching and recording, and I'm going back to LA right after this to re-record a lot of my stuff. So I'm learning. Yeah.
That sounds like it's kind of rough on your voice to kind of be doing all that at once.
Yeah, it definitely is. I'm on not a diet, but I have you should see my fridge at the hotel right now. I've got all these herbal teas and honeys and and just all these throat remedies to help me out. So,
how's the dancing?
Oh, dancing?
Yeah.
Dancing is great. I love
Yeah?
dancing. It's one of my favorite things. And before the movie started, which is weird because I've never done that before either, we had like a month of just rehearsals.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So we'd have to, it was almost like boot camp. Like we wake up at 7 in the morning and go to rehearsals at 8 until 4 and dance all day and learn all this choreography. But it's all good with me, so I love it. It's fun.
I know, that kind of sounds like fun. I want to go to that boot camp.
Yeah, I know, right?
Is it harder to learn choreography than it is to like learn your lines?
It's just different because choreography, you just have to do it over and over again, and it becomes part of your body. But lines, they just come to you. I don't know. They're not very difficult for me. I'm used to both of them, I guess.
Right. And so you were saying that this is totally different from anything you've ever done, because I think I already talked to you at one of the end parties about the fact that you ran away from her, which is really beautiful but very, very serious drama.
Yeah.
So, like, is it just a different experience? Like, does it feel different?
Well, both. It's a totally different experience because the genre and the material is a lot lighter. For one, it's a TV movie. Mm-hmm. It's a musical. So the genre is completely different, but it's also, I don't know, it's like I'm playing the lead role, and Rob Mays, who is co-starring, he's incredible, and we all hang out, and it's just, there's a lot of laughs in between takes, and a lot of joking around and playing, and everybody plays like a lot of different instruments, so it's almost like you're not working.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We saw that Away From Her was nominated for like a screenplay Oscar or something. Do you get to go?
No, I don't get to go, unfortunately. But I had a tiny part in that movie. It was really cool and fun, but I definitely wouldn't be able to go to the Oscars. But that'd be really cool. It's one of my dreams for sure. So hopefully one day.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Degrassi. So did you watch Degrassi before you were on the show?
I was definitely familiar with Degrassi, and it was on TV all the time. I'd seen episodes, but I wasn't a hardcore fan. Not because I didn't like it. It's just I don't watch a lot of TV in general because of timing. Mm-hmm. But I definitely knew about it, and I definitely knew the characters, and it's Degrassi. It's infamous. I mean, come on.
Totally. We've noticed, like, when we talk to people, they're always like, "Oh, when I originally auditioned for Degrassi, it was for like Raditch or like some crazy other role that's like totally different." Did you audition for anyone else before Mia?
No, actually. Oh. The way it happened was we auditioned in like December, like around Christmas time, and you go in for a general audition, so it's not necessarily your character. And I think I auditioned for Manny, but that was just so that like they see who's out there and they see new people. Okay. And I think I auditioned for Manny. And then a couple months later, they brought me in again for an actual real character that they were casting, which was Mia Jones. And I immediately fell into the character, and that's who I am now.
Wait, awesome. What Manny scene did you read for your audition?
You know what? I don't remember. I just remember it was a mean Manny scene. Like, she was really mean to somebody.
I'm just trying to picture you as Manny. That's great.
Yeah, I know. It's different. But it's kind of the polar opposite of Mia at times.
Right.
So next month we're going to be airing the Kenya special. So do you want to kind of like fill people in? Like, how was it? How was your experience?
Oh my God, Kenya! Like, we could stay on the phone for hours and talk about this.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for anyone that's going to see it because it's one of the things that I'm really proud of. We went into it, we had expectations, and I had friends who had gone and who had told me about it, but it's really not the same unless you actually go and witness it for yourself. And that's why I encourage anyone and everyone, because everyone can go and everyone can make a difference and do something. But like, you walk into this world that is so unlike ours, so different from the North American standpoint and just everything. And these people who have absolutely nothing, but they're still so happy. And it's sad, but it's also so inspirational. And we all got there, and we just really wanted to do our best and build a school and hopefully make a difference for these people, and I truly feel like we did. So,
how long were you there?
We were there for 3 weeks, or a little
Wow.
less than 3 weeks.
Wow.
And the flight was crazy. It takes I think it was 22 hours to get there.
Wow.
But we were there for 3 weeks, and we slept in tents, and we drove on these insane buses that were so rocky, and the roads were really rough, and it was a hugely humbling experience too, because it's just, you see the different circumstances that people live in, and you appreciate yours so much more.
Yeah.
Right. Can we talk about your background a little bit? Because were you born in Bulgaria?
Yeah, I am Eastern European. I was born in Bulgaria, but I came to Canada when I was just 2 years old. But I've been back quite a bit since. I used to go back every summer, but ever since I've been filming Degrassi and stuff, because we filmed for such a long period of time. I haven't been back in 3 years, and I went for Christmas this year, which was really cool.
So you saw a family there?
Yeah, I saw my whole family is there, except for my immediate mom, dad, and brother. They're all in Canada, but the rest of my family is all in Bulgaria.
Just like really briefly, what's, for someone who knows nothing about Bulgaria, what's life like where your family lives? How is it different from Canada or the U.S.?
Well, Bulgaria is very European. So for anyone who's been to Europe, they might have a better understanding. But it's just it's a lot smaller. The distances are a lot shorter, and there's the golden stone not pathways, but roads, some areas, and the houses. It's a little rougher for some areas. It just became part of the European Union. Mm-hmm. So hopefully it'll get a little better soon, because life is kind of hard, not for everyone, but I mean, it's not as easy as it might be here. But it's very beautiful, and very, all the architecture is very old and preserved, and just, it's a really beautiful, beautiful place, so.
That's awesome. Is that, your favorite thing about the culture there, is the architecture, or?
There's a lot of things. The Black Sea is my favorite thing. In the summer, I love going to the beach there, because it's just so beautiful.
Well, are you having fun in Utah, or do you get to hang out at all?
Yeah, well, Sundance was last week, right?
Oh, God, right.
Yeah, so we didn't, because we were filming, we didn't get to go to a lot of things, and I am under 21, so I can't really go to really anything. But MTV had this party thing, and we went and we played. Have you guys ever heard of Rock Band?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah? Okay,
yeah.
Well, we're launching Rock Band with this movie, we're this big promotional thing, and so it's everywhere in the movie, and MTV had this, party where they had Rock Band in this room, and we pretty much just sat there and played Rock Band. I'm obsessed with it now.
That's what our office Christmas party was this year. It was
really?
we were just standing around and playing Rock Band. Totally.
Well, I'm not a video game kind of person usually.
Right.
And I don't have Xbox, I don't have anything like that, but I'm getting it now. I have to get it now.
What's your instrument of choice?
First, I liked guitar, because it's easier, and it was easier to get used to, but I think I'm more of a drum girl now.
Yeah.
The drums are hard. It's hard to do that.
They're so hard, but I like a challenge, so.
Awesome.
So I take it. What about you guys?
I like the drums. But,
yeah, me too. I get messed up by the fact that the pedal, you're supposed to press it instead of lifting like you do on real. Not that I play the real drums, but I've tried to before, and so now I've got to recondition myself. It's a new challenge.
It's multitasking, because you have left, right, then foot.
Oh God.
And you have to follow things, but I love personalizing my people too.
Yeah, totally. All right, well, we're gonna let you go have more fun in Utah and sleep and do whatever it is you're doing out there. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
No problem. It was so much fun, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. I think I'm coming to New York sometime, in a couple of weeks. So. Oh,
sweet.
I should give you guys a shout.
Yeah, you totally should.
Terrific.
All right.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, so that's so funny that she's not funny, but that's awesome that she's Bulgarian, because I have a good Bulgarian story from France.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so this one day we were trying to figure out where we throw away the trash in our apartment, and there were all these house painters, and so I was just trying to ask in French, where do you put the trash? And I couldn't remember the word for trash. And I was just oh my God, my French is so horrible. This guy totally did not understand a word I was saying. I was my accent sucks. I'm awful. And then, like, he finally gets it across to me. He's like, I don't speak French. He's like, I'm from Bulgaria.
He said, do you know Nina Dobrev?
I know, I should have. If I'd known, I would have.
Everybody in Bulgaria knows Nina Dobrev.
She's our big American film star.
Right. She is.
Yeah.
All right. Way to podcast.
Way to podcast. Have an awesome weekend.
Thank you. You too. Our country is better off now that you're back in it.
Thanks, baby.
And I will talk to you next week when Degrassi is back on the air.
Yay!
Yes.
I forgot. Awesome.
Bye, Mary.
All right, bye.